The nice thing, well, I don't know if it's a nice thing. It's just a thing. Actually, wait. I might have done something. I have this muted.
Gamescom opening night live.
There may have been
2021
audio.
Pre-show. I'm
It doesn't
Kyle
matter.
Rossman.
Wouldn't have
And
been
for the
anything
next
important.
however many minutes the screen says right now, I'm going to be hanging out with you, watching world premiere trailers, talking to Jeff Keighley for a little while, probably doing some goofs up until the main show begins. One thing I do want to make clear, though, before we get started, is I realize that I'm giving off a casual appearance and aura for this pre-show. But this pre-show itself is stacked. So yeah, once you see my face, absolutely, you can check out. But you should know that we've got twice as many trailers this year that we had for last year's pre-show. This thing's stuffed full.
It's just
So
like saying, like, just so you know, the
the
trailers that we'll be showing here are not super important.
This is KOF 15.
Just, I can't tell if that was a dig at KOF or. There have been a lot of trailers for this that I have not watched. I feel like hearing this narrator speak in full sentences is like it's like throwing me off. Oh boy. Did they show Ash?
And heroes from all the KOF sagas return for KOF 15!
Is it just me or does this look worse than like previous trailers? I mean, it still looks a lot better than 14, but definitely the resolution on this trailer isn't the best. There's that. Oh right. I think that release date was leaked actually.
That's a good announcer. That's the energy. Like I knew coming into this pre-show that it would be okay if I'm coming.
I saw the release date a while ago.
He would bring the energy.
Or like a few days ago at least.
15, you know, just we need him opening night live. I can't hit that, you know. If you're just joining us, this is the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021 pre-show, where we're just getting amped with trailers leading up to the proper show. The cruel joke has become that this pre-show has become a proper show into itself. Case in point, we have another world premiere trailer right now. This is for a 3v3v3 tactical shooter called 9 to 5.
I feel like this was shown before. What's in erotic gourds? I was like, I just gotta look at all those folders. Oh right, I think I remember this. The bunnies reminded me. It's like it was that trailer where they made it look like something maybe kind of unique. And then like you're like, oh no, just so you know, don't worry, it's not that. It's actually way less interesting.
9 to 5. Your new career starts soon.
No, I'm good. I'm all right.
All right, look, I don't want to waste anybody's time here. I don't like this either. It's just apparently as part of international gaming event safety protocols, I now have to issue safety instructions for watching an online gaming event.
What?
This shouldn't take too long. Please keep a safe distance from your screen, somewhere between 13 and 18 centimeters. Is that a lot?
I can't tell if that's.
Premiere trailer starts and it seems like it might be good.
Okay, I couldn't. I was like, I can't tell if that one is a joke or not.
Metaphorically.
But
if you're watching a co-streamer during opening night live, and they're not talking during the boring parts, politely remind your streamer to tell jokes and act mad.
how dare you?
Honestly, if your streamer is not acting furious right now, they're not doing their job. Do not attempt.
I'm
a hot
always
take on
silently
stream.
furious.
Oh, that's a good safety tip, actually. I've seen a lot of
Always.
people mess that up. If you are experiencing buffering, remain calm and tweet a swear word to your internet service provider. So that would be like, at internet service provider. Thank you for your attention.
That's it.
Now, you might actually have to buckle up for real. Not metaphorically. Because this next world premiere trailer is about to take you on an absolute thrill ride.
Well, if I have to do that literally, that's a problem. That's a bus. Why is there a bus simulator? I see. All right. I thought this was like part of something else. The thing is, they're like showing a lot of it like zoomed out, so it's like, are you? I mean, like I think of like Euro Truck Simulator and stuff like that. It's like first person or something like that. I feel like these games, all these simulator games were a joke at one point, and then but like they kept going. They kept making them. I know Farming Simulator is like an actual game. These other ones, I don't know.
Honestly, if I could, I would keep that trailer playing throughout this entire pre-show, because like that's what, in a beautiful way, that's what this is. We're all getting on this weird, huge.
Maybe it's just the older ones were just
bus
not good.
On our way to ONL, which I should say is not going to be in a stadium with fireworks going off. It is going to be in a relatively small Los Angeles studio with Jeff Keighley inside. But like, games-wise, ONL
You could still have fireworks.
Games huge.
Maybe.
Studio small. Games
you probably couldn't.
Huge. And even this pre-show, I still got games left in this pre-show. Our next world premiere trailer is from the Dark Pictures anthology, the third game in the Dark Pictures anthology.
Oh yeah, that thing's still going.
House of Ashes.
I don't know how many of those games are there supposed to be. Oh great, I scored a drop. Thanks, Twitch. I'm good.
Stop pointing your guns at me.
It seems kind of quiet.
No, you lower yours first. I don't want to hurt you.
I didn't hear anything about the second one really. It just kind of came out and I was like, yeah. Well, to be fair, I didn't really hear much about the first one either.
They hear you. They hunt you. We can get through this, but only together. I shouldn't be here. I should be home with my son. It's his birthday today. Best present you can give him is to make
Yeah,
sure
I think I want to turn this up a bit.
get home
This is
today.
like really quiet for some reason.
Find cover.
I'm probably gonna have to turn it down
Go.
after.
I'm just ahead. Over.
Sergeant K, you alright?
Drop your fucking weapon. Do it now. All right, everyone, take a fucking second. He's not hostile. I didn't come this far to die by a trigger. Happy American.
Sure. Figurine. Wait, why is there a collector's edition for this? I mean, I guess I always forget that these come out like a year apart.
I like that trailer. I like throughout the entire thing.
Even though it
the
almost feels like they
monsters,
should all be
a
part of
shadowy
one
mystery.
game.
And then at the very end, they're like, you can just buy this. It's in the Pazuzu edition. Turns out it's purple. Anyway, I was wondering if you might be interested in a cosmic horror action RPG. Because if you are, I got one of those. Our next world premiere trailer is for Dolmen.
An interdimensional rift appeared at the
I'm probably gonna have to-
station in Revion Prime.
Constantly readjust the audio.
We need to contain the effects of this catastrophe before it's too late. We don't know if this was an attack, an accident, or a natural phenomenon. But we know what caused it.
Is this cosmic horror? Seems like just space horror, which is not the same thing at all.
And now, a moment no one was waiting for. Kyle's top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021. Number 10, getting to hear the phrase world premiere 40 times in one night. You would think it would get old, but it doesn't.
Yeah, definitely
Number
not at all.
9, a musical performance by Lindsey Sterling. Number 8, this year Jeff Keighley gets to talk to guests live in person, except for me. Please look forward to my Zoom call with Keighley later on in this pre-show. Number 7, witnessing the pinnacle of futuristic giant TV set design. Number 6, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This is
That's
one of
not
those
out
games
yet?
that, I mean, frankly, was supposed to be out by now. And then it went dark, and it's been cooking for a while, and that's what's exciting about it. Is like it's about to be brought back
I think
out.
normally he would want to like insult a lot of these games, but he just can't.
A delicious loaf of bread tonight. Number 5, that sweet fraction of
I'm
a
sure he
second
will
of
on his own
darkness
stream.
after Jeff says, check this out, and you don't know what's coming next, and you're anxiously excited, but you're not sure what for. Number 4, the reveal of the
And then
next
it's
Saints
nothing.
Row. The last
Oh right, I
new
forgot that
Saints
was
Row
announced.
game
I talked
came
about
out
that and I forgot about
8
it.
years ago on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I wasn't
Was it on
even
PS4?
born then. Number 3,
Okay.
the games I was asked not to talk about. So, I mean, this list would probably, if I was allowed, this list would be number 2. Most of my nights are kind
Sure.
of boring these days. This seems like something. And number
Oh no,
1,
that one's
Death
too real.
Stranding Director's Cut extended demo. This will no matter what. be
How
bonkers.
extended?
I can guarantee you bonkers. I have no idea what they're going to show. It'll be bonkers. The most interesting thing that happens during Opening Night Live, whatever that happens to be, will happen within that demo. It feels like
You
such
talk up
surprise.
like a Death Stranding. You
One of
probably
the-
shouldn't talk up anything
Everybody, I think
Kojima
we're
related,
Probably pretty hopped up right now for the main show. Please.
because then people are gonna be
Welcome
like,
to the
"Is
show,
it
movie
Silent
guys
Hill?"
Decided to join us. Our next, we have another world premiere. We got plenty of pre-show left. Our next world premiere trailer is from Drinkbox, who developed Guacamelee. They have an announcement for a new mode for their next new game. Here's Nobody Saves the World.
I don't know if you should be laughing during the announcement. I realized I was not laughing at the game. Creators of Guacamelee. I see. You could just say Drinkbox, and it's like I know who that is, but I guess maybe not everyone would. Although I think he did. Although they've made other games. Right? It is Severed. I don't know if they did anything else. I don't remember. I mean, Guacamelee 2 doesn't really count. Okay. It's weird because whatever combinations I'm seeing are all like, you get this character and with this attack. That's it. Like, it doesn't really change much. I'm just saying Xbox. Just Xbox and Steam.
Before the main event begins, I did have the chance to sit down in this exact spot I'm already sitting to speak to the host of Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Kyle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Jeff Keighley, you are
This is clearly a
you're the
different
host of
day.
the Game Awards. You do Summer Game Fest. You do a lot of these kinds of things. What makes Gamescom Opening Night Live unique?
I always loved going to the event in Germany. The fact that it was, hundreds of thousands of gamers gathered together, which sounds like a
I'm guessing that's not.
given the world we're in
Yeah, it's
right
like I
now.
assume Gamescom's
I
not
love the sense of
happening
community
normally
that
this
we do
year.
with Gamescom ONL. This will be our 3rd year that we've done the show, and it's been an awesome partnership with Gamescom. What's made it unique is that it's a fully fan audience that's watching both online and physically when we're able to do it there. Yeah, we wish we could be in Germany this year. We're not. We're doing it live from Los Angeles again.
I see that you're doing interviews with people live in person this year.
That's our hope. I think it's going to happen.
Wait, what do you mean that's... Oh, if
When you say-
everybody clears is what you're saying.
I think people don't necessarily...
You say in person, I
realize
assume
how
you're going to still be
difficult
like
it
far
is
apart
to
from each other and everything.
these shows in this time. We're honored that folks are willing to come out and be a part of the show. We did a little bit of that at Summer Game Fest, and we're going to do more of that here at Opening Night Live. Whereas last year, we literally did not have anyone on the stage but me, and everyone was on video. So yeah, this is a little bit of a combination hybrid approach to stuff. And we're really hoping to be able to do more in-person stuff in December.
I saw that you have a musical act booked for the show.
We do, yeah. We've got Lindsay Sterling, who's going to be performing something tied to Tales of Arise, which is coming out in
I only
December.
know her
So, yeah,
from
Lindsay's awesome. She
performing
performed back at our first Game
at,
Awards
like,
in 2014 in Las
the
Vegas.
Game Awards and
So
stuff
it's
like that.
really
Like that's the only
and she will be,
it's the only thing I know her from. I mean, I know she
song based
has
off
done
her sort of interpretation
stuff.
of one of the themes from Tales of Arise.
That's cool. Yeah, Jeff, I know you put a lot of
I think she
care
was like big on
into-
YouTube before
It's
that
not
or
just
something, but it's like I
trailers,
don't.
trailers back to back. You make it a flow. You make this into a show.
It's not someone I hear about
We
much
do really
anymore.
try and think through, the ordering of things. It's a good blend of kind of everything, and it's not, to set expectations. This is not like wall to wall surprise announcements or anything like that. It really is.
Well, then what's the point?
On a lot of the big games coming out later this year, and Opening Night Live has never really been like that. We have to save some of that stuff for the Game Awards.
Jeff,
Sure.
have a great show. Have a great opening night live.
Thanks, Kyle. That's it, really? That's all we get.
Yeah, we don't get a lot.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes of the
What
countdown are a
you
lie.
Excited about for Opening Night Live? Like, I mean, you're such
My
a
number one thing is Death Stranding. That you booked a Death Stranding demo.
Yeah, we're really excited about what we're doing.
I have to wonder why they had a
Mr.
countdown to
Kojima,
this.
Mr. Kojima is always up to something, and we're honored to. It's going to be like an extended look at the director's cut. He's put together a very sort of lengthy, in-depth look at different segments of the game. And I have
Like,
to
considering
say,
there's already a countdown
footage,
here, what I
I
don't.
was pretty blown away by what
I don't know.
It feels like almost an entirely new game. It looks incredible. With the power of PS5, so yes, we're honored.
I guess they probably just needed like a few extra minutes of setup, and they're like, we don't really know exactly how much we need. We need like somewhere around 5 to 10.
That I think people will be
So-
really excited about, and just we've got like a split gate that's really cool, and we're gonna be in kind of season 0 for that, which is like an amazing success story of the past month. And there's even one game that I'm really excited about from a single guy in Poland, Midnight Fight Express.
But then you would think they would
which
just do the
is,
setup
an
during this. I
awesome
don't know. How would you know that it's like, oh no,
brawler game.
20 minutes of
It's
setup isn't enough. We're gonna need
Gamescom,
25.
and
Like,
they'll be showing kind of a new
I gotta know.
flavor of that game, which just like I don't know, it's a little bloody and over the top, but it is like so kick ass and cool that
unless they had a
one
specific
individual developer
plan regarding how they were going to set up
Valheim
during
doing a cool
this,
thing, revealing
during the
some
pre-show
details
or something.
on
I don't know.
the
I don't know how that
game,
works.
and I just
I wouldn't. I can't
really
imagine.
like to be very eclectic in who's included in the
What
show.
would- I don't know.
But yeah, there'd definitely be some good next gen stuff.
I've been informed from this interview. You just dropped a lot of good stuff coming up tonight.
That's just like even a hint. I mean, we've got Lego Star Wars, we're gonna Skywalker Saga.
Seems weird to-
the game I see most.
Or
of
just
my
like
colleagues
unnecessary
hear more about that because last year
to have
that was the last time people heard about that game was at Open Night Live. We've got an extended
to have
Call of Duty Vanguard, which looks really cool, and we'll be showing. Facing,
it seems
that
weird
as
that
well.
to
So, yeah,
have
it's,
him just saying like, oh, hey,
lot of
just so you
stuff. There's
know,
only a few games that we haven't
it's gonna be
spoken
all
about
this
that'll be
stuff
showing up
that you'll
in a cool
see
way that we're not promoting in advance.
in
It's
like
a
an
big show,
hour.
right? It's like 2 hours of stuff, so lots of games.
Like,
But
why not
it's an honor
just-
to be able to do it, and I really hope
just
next year
show the
we'll be
thing.
back in Cologne with a bunch of fans together and developers. But this is a nice proxy that we can
Like
all kind of
hyping people up
gather
would make more sense if
really
it were like
around the show and hopefully have a good time. And,
You know, like a
yeah,
week
we'll see
before
everyone
or something like
live on
that.
stage shortly for
even a few
Open Night
days.
Live.
Thanks, Jeff. Break a leg.
Thanks, Kyle.
The Big Show.
And then Jeff
Gamescom
literally
Opening
broke
Night
his
Live
leg.
2021 is now just
And he just
minutes
comes
away,
out with a
but
cast
you
on.
might be surprised to hear I still got plenty of pre-show gas left in this tank. I've still got trailers. Our next world premiere trailer, by the way, I'm still thinking about that ONL bus. Our next trailer is for a rhythm combat game. Here is Soundfall.
What does combat mean? I don't. It doesn't really. It's always weird whenever you have any game that has like rhythm as an aspect, like making a trailer for it. It's like cutting between different sections. You have to like just sync the sound effects to some other song such that everything is synced. Just wishlist now, that's it. Can you wishlist that on consoles? Is that a thing?
Okay, I am just about wrapped up here.
Man, no, that's
one last trailer.
No, Switch at
in
least
this
has that as an
pre-show, and it's
option.
for a brand new game from Toby Gard, creator of Tomb Raider. One more world premiere.
I mean, creator of Tomb Raider doesn't exactly. It's like, okay. Is it like Tomb Raider, or is it something completely unrelated? Also, wait, creator of Tomb Raider or Lara Croft? Those are different things.
Until you are whole again, your essence restored, the waking world will have no one for you.
If it's like character designer for Lara Croft, I'm like, okay, that's not exactly impressive. That looked like some frame rates.
And with that final appeal for a wishlist edition, I'm officially out of stuff for this pre-show. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching trailers for me with the last half hour or so. As you can see, Mucho's back. Mucho is ready for opening night live, which is, as you can see, seconds away. Hope
I
you
can't
enjoy
see that
show.
now, actually.
I'm Kyle Bossman.
The countdown was wrong.
Hello, everyone around the world. I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live. A preview of
Those
the
look like some
holiday
sparkly
biggest games
shoes.
and a sneak preview of what lies beyond. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to announce
I'm very
new
distracted
games,
by the shoes.
show you the first full gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey, get the first new look in a year at LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, get an update on
Why
Death
would that have
Stranding
taken a
Director's Cut
year?
for PlayStation
I mean,
5,
COVID, of course,
and
but
the
like,
story trailer for Far Cry 6. Plus, we're gonna
that just
find out
doesn't seem like the
who's
sort of
that
thing that would
super monkey ball
that would almost tell me that it's like that was
we
going to
can't
get delayed
tell you about
anyway
just yet.
for
Plus,
some
the
reason.
multi-talented Lindsay Sterling will join us.
Like that would have been delayed even had COVID not been a thing.
Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise.
And it just got more
All
delayed.
told, more than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world to smaller independent titles, including one game made by a single developer. I love putting together these shows, and I hope more than anything,
Is that still an impressive thing? The game being made by one
no
person? I
matter where or how you
feel like I've
play.
seen quite a few of
Now,
those.
before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now,
Meanwhile,
it's
someone
time
from
to get
Germany
on
is
with
getting
the show.
super hyped.
And we're starting.
Games
with
are
a
hard, so
global
yes. I
announcement
mean, yeah, but it's
of a
like,
new game.
it's not unique, you know? It's like, I've seen games made by one person before. Also, depending on the complexity of it, I don't know how much I should be impressed with that.
Kev, got eyes on the buyer?
Yep. Here it comes.
And I got the dealer.
This looks like a multiplayer thing. I'm just gonna assume that right now.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
I see a bunch of characters.
Gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
Saints Row, yeah, you know what, yeah, there's a lot of purple, actually. That makes sense.
Can't afford not to. Me
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What do you guys thinking for dinner?
Yeah, it's definitely Saints Row.
How about my world famous chili con carne?
It's like it's something with budget. I can tell that much.
Hey guys, what you got in the? Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of.
How did they not get shot? Also, should I turn the music down? I don't know. Maybe I should. Might just go ahead and do that. Just, you know. Because, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that down even more. Just gonna, yeah. You don't need sound. Forgot that that tends to be a thing. If you want sound, you can go watch a trailer yourself. Although perhaps I don't know how good Twitch is at picking up the audio when it's like really low. Like, I feel like generally when it's like super low, it can't really. They'll find me. They might. And they will sue me. They might do that too. You guys seem bad at this. Why are you staring at the camera? Are you going to kill me too? I don't know. Whoop. I can, yeah, that's a new logo. Is it just Saints Row? February 25th? Sure. What do you mean sign up? Sign up for what? I don't know.
There you go, the next Saints Row. And joining me now is one of the stars of Saints Row, Bryce Charles. Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us?
So it's
about
not
the new
Saints
Saints
Row 5?
behind us, right? Your character. Yes.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row.
It is a reboot, supposedly. I mean,
Awesome
yeah, it
trailer
looks like
that
it.
They went back
Also,
to the
given that it's
drawing
just
board
called
and
Saints Row. Yeah.
essentially created everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city,
Do they ever-
new gangs to take on, the whole deal.
Do
So
they
I
ever
played
use
boss, which is
the
character that
like just
plays
title
games,
with
and,
no
the boss, along with their
no
three
number and
friends,
it's not a
David,
reboot?
Eli, a whole group
Not
right
counting
there.
like I mean like
They
I would
founded
count God of War and
Gamescom
Mortal
to create
Kombat as
their
reboots.
own criminal empire,
Effectively.
to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
You mentioned the city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called Santo Ileso. It's set in the American Southwest, and this city is just absolutely riddled with violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Ileso is the biggest.
Do you still
best
create a character?
playground that they've ever created.
Or is it?
Awesome.
Actually, yeah, it was always because you always
Yeah,
created a character in all of them, didn't
city,
you? I
obviously,
think.
we have to ask about gangs, rivals. What can you tell us about the
I
action?
don't know if it's different in this
Right.
one.
Well, we have three main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Ileso. And one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs.
I mean, I don't know about
incredibly dangerous. But
Saints
yeah,
Row 1.
they're
I don't
so
really ever hear
cool,
anything
and
about. I don't know much about that. I
all
assume
really
you still would have
different from
created a
one another
character,
in
though. I know
interesting,
2
ways they're all
advertised
unique
that.
from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes.
Bryce, you got anything more for us?
Yes, I actually do. I've got another exclusive for y'all. You know, got to keep everybody hyped for this reboot. So I got a little taste of what the game actually looks like. So buckle up and get ready for
Could a character in every game except the Johnny Gat one. Yeah.
Amazing. Bryce Charles, thank you so much for joining us. Here it is, a little sneak preview of the
What about
gameplay of Saints Row.
Agents of Mayhem?
This is where all our dreams come true.
What'd you do in that one? I don't know. No one talks about Agents of Mayhem. I mean, it seems like you're playing as, Actually, it's unclear. Okay. That was...
And
sure.
now it's time for another brand new
Literally don't remember that game. I don't think that was... I don't know if that was a Saints Row game, technically. Oh. Game engine footage, not actual gameplay. Is this Avengers or is this something else? Okay, just gonna I see a song title in the corner. I'm gonna just immediately not deal with this. It was an almost spinoff. It was just Captain Marvel thing. I can't tell. Is this Avengers or is this something else? Is that Ghost Rider? That's a weird-looking Ghost Rider. Yeah, this does look like a different art style. Okay, well, there's Wolverine, so I don't think... I don't remember Cthulhu being part of Marvel. Okay, there's Blade, sure. Is this Ultimate Alliance 4 or something? It might be. Although it said Game Engine, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm just, like, because Ultimate Alliance 3 didn't... Is it XCOM thing they were making? They were making an XCOM thing? That's news to me. What is that Wolverine outfit? What is everything that's happening here? Midnight Suns. I think that's a thing. 2K. Well, okay. 2K tells me maybe XCOM. Or yeah, that's XCOM. Why does Blade look like TJ Combo? Sure.
There you go. The next
I don't know.
game
I don't know anything about it.
And joining us now to tell us a bit more about Midnight
Other than I assume it plays like XCOM.
Hey Jake, thank you so much for joining
Firaxis
us.
makes something other than XCOM, don't they?
A lot of characters in
Do they do Civilization also? I think they also do Civilization.
Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited.
Maybe it's a Civilization game. that would be something.
You saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a character.
So the player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
I love you.
Also, what do you mean you designed a character with Marvel that you can?
On the XCOM franchise.
Is it? I'm curious as to how that works. If it's like, it sounds like it's a create a character.
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting alongside all these legends of the Marvel universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those heroes, the heroes of your choice, are as important as the items and the abilities that you bring.
And it's kind of weird that the trailer was what it was then.
Really excited to show gameplay on September 1st.
Oh, okay,
with
sure.
The game coming out March 20.
So in like a week.
All right, I love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much.
Why not show it now?
Well, thank you, Jeff,
I
for
don't-
having us on opening night
I
live.
always have to wonder why that's a thing. Like, I get it if it's like you show no gameplay for like months, because then it's like it's probably just like not anywhere near done.
On September 1st.
But it's if it's like we're not showing anything, but we'll show it tomorrow. Like what?
Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get
Really need people to tune into their stream, follow their social media.
Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the show, and the winner last year of Best Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us.
Gotta push those Game Awards.
To get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did call.
Hey, who's publishing this game, by the way? I don't know. The trailer didn't say. It was weird.
How is Vanguard different?
I have no idea who's making this.
First of all, I gotta say it's awesome to be here. So thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
Just a weird gap where the publisher would be. Kind of weird. I don't know.
To be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge, epic battles on big battlefields. And
developers, yeah, just some weird little indie company, I guess, probably.
Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all
I'm sure it's no one.
And play in all those locations. But for the team, something that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people.
Several developers.
So these are diverse people.
Maybe more than one.
Globe. And I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were those men and women who were part of the original Special Forces teams.
All of the developers.
Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story.
Literally everyone, the entire game industry is making this game.
Saw last week the reveal that you're going to be in this game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your
Has it?
character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about.
How did it have been lifelong?
Petrova.
Yes, I am.
How old would she have been when the first Call of Duty came out? Probably not a child.
Because there's not, a lot of female roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons, and that's one of the things that struck me about Polina. And when I started
and I think they're
researching for
doing
the
World
role
War
was
II again.
how many women were actually in the Soviet Army in World War II? There were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Polina, were snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
Something tells me you didn't know that name until like a week ago. A week ago, probably more than that.
Spin on it.
That implies she's only been working on the she's only been on the game for like a week.
I know, Treyarch's working on Zombies. You guys are working on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here today?
That's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story.
Where does this fall on the Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss scale? I don't know what that scale is.
Maps so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators, one of which is Polina Petrova.
There you go.
And so what we're going to show today, which we're really excited to show, this
is that a real person?
Gameplay. This was captured in
I assume
India.
not.
And we're going to show Polina's story. Now,
that probably would they'd be too stuck on specific things if they use a real person.
Mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Polina. Polina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Polina in Stalingrad and view her experience when Stalingrad.
You know what I want to see that they still.
Laura, any setup here for what
they kind of did, but they haven't really done.
Yeah,
it's like they're like it's like okay, what era are we gonna go to now? Is it gonna be World War II, World War I,
nothing rattles her.
Cold War,
and that's not
whatever?
She's seen it all.
The future. Like you know what? Why not like World War II, but like with aliens or something? I don't know. Just do it.
She's bright and
they have zombies mode where they'll do weird stuff, but it's like just make the campaign real weird.
Shit happens.
Okay. All right. Well, it's about to.
Black Ops 3 gets a little weird at times, but like that's the only one. That, even then, that's like a weird VR thing or something like that.
Call of Duty Vanguard. Enjoy.
Put Satan in a COD campaign. Just make it Doom, basically. Just make the next Call of Duty Doom. Call of Doomy. There you go. That's what the people need. People can Photoshop / mod Bobby Kotick on him. Just model him after Bobby Kotick. Looked like they got caught on like some geometry there for a second. Okay. That's probably not the best way to handle that. That is a slow reload. You know what I'd love? I'd love if just like somehow everything was fine, or all the other music. Don't get caught for any of that, and then like this gets me muted somehow. Just like what? Like, oh yeah, those strings, those are super copyrighted. You can't use those. Just gunshots are a little too familiar. I mean, like people have been I don't know, muted. People have gotten like copyright claims and stuff for like bird noises and things like that. On just like, it's like, oh, I'm just doing a thing from outside. Oh no, you can't do that. Outside is copyrighted. Imagine gun manufacturers issuing DMCA's. I almost feel like that's a thing that happens already. That wouldn't even remotely surprise me. Should probably move from there. You're being shot at. You're being shot, in fact, not just shot at. I remember the old days where the reload animation was just put the gun down, then bring it back up. Let's bring that back. No reload animation. Just put the gun down and then it's just, there we go. It's got bullets now. Doesn't matter what you're reloading. Rocket launcher, put it down, bring it back up. It's reloaded. Yeah, were those people actually saved? I would think they would have just shot them. Like, I would think as soon as... they did? Well, okay, yeah. It's like, that's not I don't know what your plan was. Shoot the tanks. You have a tank boss fight. That seems like a place you don't want to be. What? How convenient that those are there. What just happened? How did they not hear that? You're gonna actually... Those bricks are just so weird. Just bricks jutting out of the wall everywhere. You probably shouldn't shoot if you want to save them. Okay, well, never mind. Doesn't matter. And once again, all of the civilians are dead. The thing is, they always do this, like, in the most, like, cinematic way possible, but it's like... You would definitely not play this mission this way. Like, there's no reason you would. Wait, this is an hour earlier? It got real dark all of a sudden. War just makes the sky dark. It's just a naturally occurring phenomenon. Is it just me or is the frame rate being weird? That might just be the stream though, honestly. I would imagine the game probably runs fine. Not my stream, I mean that might be the... Yeah, seems off. And the game's also not done, I guess, but... I'm sure we should stand here. If everyone's, like, not sure what the noise is, why would you continue? Just be like, oh, wonder what that is. Pretty lucky you didn't get hit by any of that. More bricks. I feel like it's like they don't want to do the, like, yellow line or whatever. That's, like, the common thing. So it's like, oh, we'll do bricks instead, but it's like, then that just also looks weird. It looks even weirder, honestly. Why are these bricks are so... They're so conspicuous. Are we gonna start seeing, is that gonna be the new standard thing? Just bricks to indicate that you can climb a thing. Don't worry, there are bricks all over that wall. You can climb it. I was joking, but like actually. Just climb the bricks. Oh no, the bricks are falling off. And then the building fell on her. Sure.
Next up, a surprise for you guys. Halo Infinite.
Still don't know who's publishing it.
Had a lot of fun a few weeks ago in the first
Is Halo Infinite a surprise?
tech test, which was a huge success. And now let's enter the world of Halo Infinite's multiplayer.
And didn't the guy already show the multiplayer? Gonna see UI, I guess? I don't know. Show us the multiplayer lore. That's what I need. When's a game gonna do that? Have separate lore for the single player and multiplayer. Have like a single player campaign and a multiplayer campaign. I mean, Titanfall 1 kind of has like a multiplayer campaign sort of thing. but that game's basically only multiplayer, so.
Why are you here?
To fight. To win.
Was that Roger Craig Smith?
To be a Spartan.
Thought I heard Sonic. It's always weird seeing, like, normal humans in Halo. Like, I just assume everyone is in a suit all the time.
What is a
That's just their natural state.
A Spartan is a symbol.
Don't worry, I'm sure you're fine.
Hope where there is none. In times of darkness.
It's a good thing those didn't land on her.
And together,
I don't remember the multiplayer
together we are unstoppable.
ever involving rescuing anyone.
Candidates, are you ready? Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you.
I mean, I can't hear you either. You're all being kind of quiet.
Good. Who's first?
Kind of whisper yelling. That was the multiplayer?
To tell us more, I'm excited to welcome Joseph Staten, the head of creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know
Yeah.
you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek to opening night live, and it means
Thank
a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Oh no, don't show that that background image too closely. That's not meant to be zoomed in on.
You as a key character as you begin your own personal Spartan journey that will continue from season to season.
Well, it looks great. Speaking of multiplayer, the tests, I was playing a couple weeks ago. Tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone.
It's real. This game is not a figment of your imagination. It is not a fake game.
This month, and I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test. And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time,
Is that like a beta or something?
finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th.
Are they both going to be free?
December 8th, it's real.
There it
Coming
is.
this holiday, just as you promised. Well, I know you and the team have been working so hard.
And then delay.
The, campaign and multiplayer will both be coming this
That's my
year
prediction.
because it's
Delay within the
kind of
next
an
week.
Important year. It's the 20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, right?
That's right. It's a big year. And for this 20th anniversary, we might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Let's do it.
Get ready.
What would that be? A controller? Is that what that is? I don't... Yeah, so that would appear to be a controller. Hold on to your butts, we've got a controller. Can you believe it? Sure. And Series 2 is already... They were already doing Series 2, weren't they? I think
That's
so.
some controller.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Jeff,
Yes.
it wouldn't be an anniversary celebration if we didn't do one more thing.
Oh, there's more.
Just one.
Okay, here's the last
Master
thing, I
Chief
think.
in
Thank you
Smash.
very much. Let's
Thanks,
take a look
Jeff.
at this.
That would be an actual announcement. Also, they did not show the multiplayer. They actually just showed a CG trailer for the multiplayer.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
Even though they've shown the multiplayer already.
We need to fight.
Is this a statue?
Get ready.
Is this a special Xbox? I don't... Maybe. I'm not sure why you like hyped up the controller and like, hey, just so you know, there's another thing. Also, there's a console, which is about the same level of excitement as the controller. With a different controller, actually. Yeah, participating retailers while supplies last. It's sold out. Included game download. Okay, so it does come with the game.
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure
I think I
is
heard
set in a super cute
about this. They didn't say what this was, though. They just said that they were
undeniably
announcing a
dark
thing.
world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Sure. I assume this developer has made something, but I have no clue what. This is a strange choice of music for this. Although I can believe it might actually just be music from the game. Reminds me of, something. I can't think of what game it reminds me of. Oh, okay. This seems very odd. Binding of Isaac, but less ugly. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's definitely not like the same developer, but it's similar.
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live and also small teams, like one person. This next game,
There have been multiple games that have been made by one person. Not sure why you're...
This single developer,
Is it like
30-year-old
crazy
father
that
in
this
Poland,
is being made by one person?
on a really exciting
Or is it like a
game
very small
that caught
game?
my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I hope you enjoy it.
Xbox
It's
Game
over the
Pass is
top,
not a
but
console.
It looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
It's always interesting whenever like the developer is one person, because then it's just like developer is person's name. That's it. All right. I might have seen this before. This looks... Something about this combat looks familiar. I think I might have seen this on Twitter. Just from the person's Twitter account. But I think at the time it wasn't anything. It was just like, hey, I'm testing this combat engine. Here's some animations. I've probably seen this.
Remember, no Russia.
Mm-hmm. What? All right. Yeah, there's no like logo for like a studio. It's just
I got my pizza.
just a guy.
I got my
Oh, hey,
manhole.
that game.
That
I
must mean
forgot
it's
that
TMNT
existed.
Shredder's Revenge.
Where's your pizza?
Time. Now, earlier this year, this game.
Are you gonna put your pizza
captured
in your
our
manhole?
imaginations
Don't
and
do
hearts
that.
with
Don't
its
stick your
reveal,
pizza in your
bringing
manhole.
those righteous ninjas to
It doesn't
PC
belong
and
there.
Nintendo Switch in
You don't
2022.
want to know what happens when you
Today,
put that
we've
there.
got the reveal of a new
You don't want to
playable
eat that
character.
pizza.
That's right.
For sure.
Who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks. Watch for that. And yes, the
Why not
ability
just
to revive
show
a
that in the
turtle
trailer?
via strategic use of pizza.
Why is that? Why is that advertised as a feature? I don't know. This game does look quite good though. I don't remember who's developing this. It was April O'Neil, sure. I would have thought Casey Jones. I'm not that familiar with Ninja Turtles. I think Casey Jones is the name. Yeah, I don't remember who's developing this. Casey Jones would probably also be playable, maybe. It'd be weird to have just the Turtles and then April. That would be weird. With a 4-player game to have 5 playable characters? That was an Armika move. It's not Dotemu developing or publishing. Tribute? Did Tribute make anything else? I don't remember. Does that work on April? To give her pizza too?
Welcome Natasha Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital.
I always forget that
Take it away,
Gamescom has
Natasha.
other things that happen.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings.
Okay, for a
from
second I
Germany.
thought she was just
I'm
gonna do
Natasha
this
Becker
whole
and
thing
I'm
in
super
German.
excited to be here
I
hosting
was like,
this
sure,
show
you know, let's
with
do
you,
it.
Jeff.
All in
Even though
German.
We are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams.
What do you
announcements,
do?
interactive elements,
Trivia Games said
giveaways,
Panzer
and
Paladin.
more.
I see.
For our German
I
viewers,
meant to play that, and
myself
I never got
will
around
be
to it.
live on
I think I
YouTube and
own
Twitch
it,
on Thursday and
actually.
Friday, 2 p.m.
Yeah, I
to
think I
10
do.
p.m.
I think I have a
Central
code for it
European
somewhere.
Summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff.
What was I saying?
Interviews, gameplay
Oh, right, yeah,
demos,
what is
fun
Gamescom?
activities,
Like, I don't...
games, trailers, and more. And for
Like,
our
do
German
press get
international
anything
audience, there will be all of that
out
plus
of
even more goodies and
Gamescom being
prizes to
digital,
redeem
other that
on
like the
Gamescom
general
Now
public doesn't?
website. Just register
So I remember, like, with, like, I
Gamescom
think
Now website and
E3,
you can redeem
I think it was
all the free
E3,
stuff
unless it was
via
Gamescom
your
last year.
own
There was
schedule
something
tailored to your
where they
interests
had like an online
participate in
thing,
the
and it was
Gamescom
basically
Epics
nothing for press. It
will
was like
unlock the vault.
it's like everything that's there is just
You will
publicly
pay
available
really
information. It's
good
just stuff that was in trailers or
The
whatever.
best thing about that?
It's basically
Well,
just press kits. Like it's
Gamescom Now
like
website
there's
and
nothing
all live
especially
streams for
interesting.
Gamescom 2021 are completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
Oh yeah, that is a game. That was quite the cut. Oh yeah, wireframes. That's what I like to see. Yeah, show that in development footage. Demons are DLC. Should they not be? I don't know. I don't know anything about the show. I have no.
Technically, that was founded to answer that very question.
I have nothing
Now,
to say about
through the
that.
hard work of game developers and disabled advocates, more and more the answer to that question is yes, you can. but there's still work to be done.
We specialise in accessibility coverage for reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers, community managers, and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect of their work.
Okay. Okay, we're just doing ads then? I think we're just doing ads.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I thought they had to stop using that slogan or
Next,
something.
a beloved Sega franchise celebrates 20 years of monkey magic when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and
that's all
someone
Beat's doing.
else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
I mean, they already showed Kiryu. I don't... Are you showing Kiryu again? It's so weird that the Yakuza team is the same team that makes Monkey Ball. I mean, that was always the case. They did Monkey Ball and then they started doing Yakuza, but like... Still. Also, it's weird to use the SMB. You know, SMB, Super Monkey Ball, of course. As everyone knows it. The minigames are the only part of Monkey Ball that's ever really seemed interesting to me. The main game always just seemed kind of boring. Monkey Ball team is the F-Zero team? Is it? I know that was Sega, but like, what is it, like Amusement Visions? They don't, they don't exist anymore. I think, yeah, no, yeah, they a bunch of them did go to the Yakuza team, but I don't think they're literally the same team. Joker, sure. Yeah, I guess that's, oh, or Morgana. I just assumed Joker. I guess Morgana makes more sense. I said the VO and BGM are not included in the DLC, I just noticed. Also, this is DLC. Are all of the guest characters DLC?
Okay, next up, a game started by two Stanford University
That split,
students
the
out of their
Splitgate,
dorm.
that logo
This
looks
summer,
like
their first release, Splitgate, started setting
that doesn't look like a
records
logo for a
beta.
game.
More than 10 million downloads across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
That looks like a logo for like a graphics card company or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Tonight, it's about to get even more interesting with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now, with a new map, Carmen Station 3, the new infection mode, and so much more. Check it out.
If cast specified characters are free and unlocked or unlockable. Sure. I can see the appeal of this. Seems more surprising that this didn't already exist, honestly. This is the first time I've actually seen footage of this, even though it's apparently extremely popular. I don't know. Kind of like how I've still never played Fortnite. Or League of Legends. Just never touched them. I downloaded Fortnite at one point, and then I didn't play it. And I deleted it.
And now, here's a brand new look at Riders Republic from Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's kind of like Among Us. I think also like was like really big, but I was not paying attention to. I think I saw. But like Among Us, I saw people were playing it. Splitgate, I didn't even hear about, and then I just heard it was really big, but I had never seen or heard about anyone playing it.
Hey man, I've been hearing a lot about you. Displaying lots and lots of potential.
I'm Suki, by the way.
It's been years competing at the highest level. What I discovered is that there's so much more to the Republic.
I don't remember who's. Oh, wait, no, this is Ubisoft. I was gonna say, wait, is this EA? Put some SSX stuff in it, but no, wait. It's not EA.
This place is called the Riders Ridge. It's the heart and soul of the Republic. Team up with friends, other riders, and compete against each other. Yep.
That seems like a terrible idea to do that. You could have killed someone.
The Republic. Take on sponsored events or pit yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and earn your spot among the best riders the Ridge community has to offer. I'd really like to introduce you to someone. This is Brett. He's kind of a big deal.
Oh no,
Bike,
I already hate Brett.
wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot.
Does this have a story mode for some reason?
It's now time for you to win more than gold.
Don't worry. We got your back. Now go get him.
I wonder if I perhaps should have muted this, but oh well. Too late now. I'm good. You can keep your beta.
The Riders Republic beta started a few days ago.
Let me know when the Delta is happening. That's what I want to know. The Delta, the Gamma.
Massive multiplayer.
Tell me about those.
Playground. And we have some more news to share.
How long? How long until that becomes a thing?
Until August 28th, the beta is open for everyone.
Join the public Omega.
PC and consoles. You're invited to join.
That's what you should call the final release, the Omega.
Races, compete in a variety of multiplayer modes, or to free roam in open world set within some of the most famous US.
Or you could have that be it's like here's the final patch for this game. There will be no more updates after this.
Check out ridersrepublic.com. And now
You can see a preview of it with the Omega.
Natasha.
Okay, let's get to our first award. There are a lot of
Did you say
games
award?
coming to Xbox in the next few months, and we have narrowed it down to 3 very strong.
Also,
Which one
it's
of them
been
will
less than an hour and a half. I believe there's about another hour.
The nominees for best
I'm gonna call 2.5 hours was the time I saw.
The action RPG
So-
Elden Ring by From Software.
Yeah.
Ubisoft's first-person shooter Far Cry 6. The long-awaited Halo Infinite from 343 Industries. And the winner for Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is...
What does that mean? None of these
Halo
games are out.
Infinite. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Greg Stone, and I'm the lead producer for the campaign on Halo Infinite.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of Multiplayer.
Well, I don't. What is this award determined by?
And together, along with all
a lot of those games aren't even playable. Like it's like no one's played them. No one's played Elden Ring.
Since our start together 20 years ago, Halo has been synonymous with Xbox, and we look to.
I could understand if they were all like playable in some form. Like if people like because like you do like E3 awards are like a thing. You know, like best of show, but it's like based on stuff that they played. It's not like.
Thanks to the team. Without your
Yeah, that looks good. Unless it's like trailer awards, that's a different thing. Actually, I think the best of show awards are usually done before E3. Actually, like, they like fly people out or whatever. They have people go there in advance. At least in the years where E3 was really a thing, but you know. I don't feel like I just don't feel like turning the volume down. I don't feel like reaching over and doing that. It's too difficult. I have to move my arm. That's, you know, who wants to do that, really? You ever move your arm? It sucks. I don't like moving my arms. I haven't moved my arms in years. I don't know how that. I know you might be thinking, how have you done that? How have you been streaming this whole time? With great difficulty is how. I hear Game Pass is good. I never really used it. I think like the thing that they don't ever mention is a lot of games that get put on Game Pass come off like very shortly after. Like a lot of games do not last long, and I think all the Yakuza games were like just recently taken off actually. There was something that they recently took off. It was like, wait, really? Like I feel like that wasn't on there very long. And it's like you made a big deal out of it being there, so it seems weird.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull probably also gives you some sort of disease, but don't worry about that. Does it? That's not real. I may have made that up. Be a dragon. No. I don't want to. Red Bull makes you Goro? Well, maybe. That should be their new slogan. I seriously thought that I feel like I remember hearing that they got sued about that slogan because it's like, no, it doesn't actually give you wings. You can't say that. Like, maybe they might have gotten sued, but maybe the person didn't. I could have sworn like they got sued and the person actually won and they actually had to change it, but maybe that was wrong. Is this FIFA? Or is it the other soccer? It is UFL. Okay, that's not fair to play? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Hello, folks. My name is Eugene.
I don't know.
At Strikers Inc. Our studio has been founded to change the world of football simulation games forever. I'd like to introduce you to UFL.
I couldn't do it for a while. Don't know why it's fighting it. Yeah, I don't know. That seems absurd. That would have. Maybe they just like appealed it and it was like, yeah, that's stupid. Like that. Why would that be? Why would anyone, any reasonable person, think like there must be like, oh, I thought I could fly.
Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The first time you get to play all 9 films in one game, and looks like everyone's.
Oh, I thought this was just 7, 8, and 9 for some reason.
3PO, everybody. All right, that changes today though with a brand new look at the game. We're so excited to show this to you. Check it out.
Did they do that as a separate thing? No, I don't think they did. I think this like is like the first one that includes 9.
Promise me you will train the boy. Yes, master.
Although actually, I guess they would have to be like they'd be remaking.
How did my father die?
1 through 6, because those didn't even have dialogue.
Ready are you?
It was back when they didn't have voice acting in the later games. Also, the camera's different.
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi.
It's interesting how they like do all of these, but like they don't have like have they ever made? Oh, not ever. Like they have, but it's like they. I was gonna say, have they ever made like a Star Wars, just a normal Star Wars movie game? Like I mean, yes, but after the Super Nintendo, I mean. This is, I think, the second time episodes 1 to 3 are remade. Is it? I know they did the was like complete series or something like that. Oh right, yeah, they did do episode 3, right? But the complete series, I think, was just like a collect. It was just 1 and 2, Lego Star Wars 1 and 2, like in a collection, basically. It wasn't actually. I don't think it was anything new.
The boy has no patience.
It's not even.
He is not ready.
This
I am
year.
ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Oh no, that's not good. Don't do that. Is that my internet going out? Perhaps. Don't worry about it.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC, a game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight.
Weaponize.
Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet. But right now, here's the re-revealed trailer for Synced Off Planet.
I mean, re-reveal. I don't remember this ever being shown. Maybe it was shown at some event I didn't watch. There are a lot of those.
A revolutionary
I'd rather they didn't do those, honestly.
Digital. Soon they
Uh-oh.
found a way to
Yep, it's definitely, it's doing the,
but it went wrong.
doing the warbly thing.
We were surrounded by nanos.
It's trying to catch up.
World we knew.
I don't care if I skip a little bit of this. Excuse me.
But we found a way to sync with nanos. To control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place. Off planet. And the tech that almost destroyed us might just save us.
Sure. August 26th, I'm good.
Next up,
Once again, why don't you just show it there?
The Outlast Trials. In this horror
Did it say billions and not
survival
millions?
game,
I was
play
not listening.
part of the Murkoff Corporation
I have no
test
clue what he
subject
said.
In a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game.
Loves mentioning Canada.
Trials
Got his
three others in
requisite
multiplayer.
Canada mention in.
Tonight, I am so honored to world premiere the brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
Is this a VR thing? People look like they had things on their faces. I'm not sure what the through line to the Outlast games even is, because as far as I know, 1 and 2 are largely like unrelated. I think like both of them, I think you have a camera in both of them, maybe. But like thematically, they're like completely different. It's a multiplayer thing. That's a lot of flashing. Can you maybe not do all that flashing? I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. They're going to keep doing the flashing.
We are all going to get better together.
Next up, something a little lighter. We're going to head into the creature collecting
Yeah, that's quite the
world
turn.
of Dokkaev from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. This unique, vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. What you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings and gain strength from people's
No,
dreams.
it does not say that. I don't remember what. Okay. I don't know if that's. That sounds like K-pop. That's a hard turn that off. It's not muted, but it's very low. Yeah, This looks weird. Why do they all look like Lalafell? I don't like it. What is this? It's a world of children that move like Lalafells. It seems like it. What is that? I don't know what's happening. Oh boy. Oh, ooh. Oh, it's trying. It's trying very hard. It's going for it. It's going for something. I don't know what it's going for. It's reaching though. I see. I don't see, actually. Yeah, I'm definitely not turning that volume back up. This stream cannot handle games with like high bit rates. These kids have Sentai transformations. I'm still not clear on what this game is. This trailer seems oddly edited. Like, I feel like you could have gotten a lot of this information across in a much shorter amount of time. Is it still going? How long is this trailer? They're just like, we paid for this song. We paid for the whole song. We're gonna play the whole thing. Just fill the trailer out. Just fill it out with footage to fit the song. Nice thing is, audio-wise, you're not missing anything since there are no sound effects. Actually, no, it's not. There were some sound effects, I guess, but... What are these creatures? I don't... Why are they dancing? And that child is dead. Okay. I don't... Alright.
Jeff Goldblum
There you
joined me to
go.
reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now it's time to find out about the release date.
That was
and
a
get
trailer
first look
for
at the
a thing.
gameplay of this simulation that
They didn't
lets you
give
take
any
charge
sort of
one the
release window or
greatest theme
anything, just like, yeah, that's the
parks of
thing.
all time.
It exists. Those are some dinosaurs. Should I be worried about the Jurassic Park theme? For one, it's not that loud, and I don't think they're going to play a whole lot of it, so I don't think it'll be an issue. When's the last time they made a Jurassic Park game that wasn't like a simulator? Was it the Telltale game? I guess before that really is what I mean. Basically what I'm saying is I want to fight a T-Rex, but they won't let me do it. Need to make another Dino Fighter? What is Dino Fighter? The PS1 game? I think I remember that one. I remember seeing it anyway, I've never played it. Bring back Jurassic Park Trespasser. They didn't hire Jeff Goldblum again. It's funny with like any sort of like simulation game or whatever, like they don't really
incredible villains. And with Far Cry 6,
Like they
Team
can't
Ubisoft has perhaps
can't really
found Hollywood's
like I don't know what you
greatest
show
villain
to
from
make the game
Breaking
look
Bad to
interesting.
The Mandalorian. Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito leads a talented cast as a dictator, Anton Castillo. Anton is willing to
I don't think
sacrifice
that's how
his
that
own
name is
people
pronounced.
to turn his country into a paradise for his son
Don't
to
worry about
inherit.
it.
As Danny Rojas, you will join the guerrillas who oppose him.
The
in their fight
Guerrillas?
across
The Guerrillas are in this
isolation
game?
of Yara. If you like a
It's quite the
deep story with
crossover.
compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list later this year. Let's take a closer look with the world
Suddenly
premiere
I'm
story
interested.
trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it.
Hmm.
Yesterday, your network, Yaravision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Is it?
Viviro saves millions of lives.
It's just me or some of the
That those lives
some of the faces look a little weird.
You were imprisoned at the age of 13.
Like the
Same
faces
age
that aren't like the main
You
characters.
spend a lot of time
It seems like they did not put nearly as much work into.
She's a great teacher. A lion finds calm before the kill. Fire me!
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years of hard labor, pruning tobacco. I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
It's only
A
Giancarlo
revolution is not
Esposito.
won
He
by
gets
the
the budget.
fearless.
Yeah.
Is won by the feared.
Welcome to Libertad, Danny.
The main character looks fine. I don't know if she's modeled after anyone.
A cure.
I mean, of course, like he gets like the most attention.
For cancer the world has ever seen, grown within our precious tobacco, like our paradise.
But like, I definitely I saw like some of those NPC faces, and it's like, yeah, you're not. They didn't try.
You want me to kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people into slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend.
I am not fearless. But I promise you one thing. I will be fearless.
There are lions and there are lambs. Rule or be ruled. You are a lion. And we eat the fucking lambs.
I cannot wait to play that game and see Giancarlo in it. All right, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play
What is
battle
this?
royale
Oh, it's the
game from
vampire
Shark Mob
thing, right.
back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better.
What happened with that vampire game that was the main one that was supposed to be coming out?
Style can dramatically change.
Did they
allowing
ever?
for a broad range of ways to survive
Did
the
that,
night.
I think that got
So
like
tonight,
delayed, and then I
we're
don't
gonna give
remember
you
hearing
just
anything
one
about
of
it.
These clans and their traits.
I think it got delayed. Did it ever get a release date? Did they ever show gameplay? I don't think they did.
What is beauty? A scenic skyline.
Anything vampire related, I expect
striking garment,
a certain amount of jank.
a chance encounter, an aching kiss, a rallying cry in the heat of battle.
Why would you keep shooting her?
In a time of need.
Oh no, you got into her AoE.
Stunning radiance that overwhelms the senses.
Vampires.
Deadly poise that knows no equal. A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die for beauty. We kill for it.
We are.
This doesn't seem like the sort of franchise that lends itself super well to a battle royale. I don't know. Based on what I know about the series, it just doesn't seem like
After
that.
a successful
That
alpha period of
fits.
testing and improving the game, developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step. Early access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's
What
time to
does
give
that
you
say?
the world
Park
premiere
Beyond?
announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
So like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Roller Coaster Tycoon is more than roller coasters, right? Isn't it just a whole theme park in general?
So, be honest. It's another classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new! They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s, for, some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
Just paint them.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
What? Maybe the concern shouldn't be, is it possible? Concern should be, is it legal? Don't worry about that, we'll figure it out later.
Our success depends.
I wonder if this even lets you, like, potentially kill the passengers, because I'm pretty sure that was a thing you could do in Roller Coaster Tycoon. I get the feeling like a modern game just wouldn't let you. Sure.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event.
Kind of like how
Jet, the
NFL
Far
Blitz,
Shore,
when they
comes
brought
to
back
Super
NFL Blitz, you're
Brothers
like, you can't do
Game
late
City,
hits anymore.
an
It's not
interstellar
allowed.
space adventure where
You can't have fun anymore.
planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization on the brink of extinction. It's a little close to home. Today, we've got an exclusive new look and a release date. Jet is coming to PS5, PS4, and Epic Games Store on October 5th.
This doesn't seem like something that warrants multiple trailers, but I don't know. Maybe this only had one trailer. I feel like this had multiple, had like 2 trailers already or something like that, but I don't know. Yeah, I did not like that NFL Blitz remake. It was not great. Even outside of that, it just didn't feel good to play. NBA Jam was fine, but NFL Blitz was like weird.
Ed Loma Moshten Ben.
Is this No Man's Sky? Kind of looks like the same font, actually. They should remake that NES basketball game where you punch everyone? I'm not familiar with that one. Sure.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden West.
Okay. Is it an interesting update? Is it nothing? I can't imagine they would let them have anything super interesting not like in a state of play. Like Sony would be like, no, you're not doing that. You're not getting a real trailer.
To share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of.
Yeah, I never watched that. I heard it looked good, but I didn't watch it.
Of where Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing.
I'm very curious to see what the PS4 version looks like.
Horizon Forbidden West had just
Arch Rivals is the game, the basketball one.
The final stage of development, on track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. We've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our teams safe.
Exciting news, the game is delayed.
But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022.
I feel like there's a lot of things coming out in February.
And look for pre-orders to start next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world. Your passion, fan art, cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now, and you can find more information on our social channels. From all of us at Guerrilla and PlayStation, thank you for all your support and enjoy the rest of the show.
Sure, hard cut.
Amazon's New World is set to take us to the
Oh yeah,
mystical
that
land
game.
of Eternum on September 28th.
Game still
After a
exists.
successful
How's
summer
it
playtest,
doing?
Now we've got a brand new look at this MMORPG as it heads towards its open beta on September.
I thought it was
9th.
out.
And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure
I could have sworn that
to
came out. I heard about people playing it.
The Verdant Trapper apparel skin by watching.
I saw. I remember seeing people streaming it. I don't. Did that not? Am I thinking of a different game?
Game director Scott Lane. Take a look.
I don't know. It's Amazon, so you know I don't exactly have faith in it.
Stories you've heard. They don't tell the whole truth.
Games.
The island is indeed.
Oh, this is supposed to be Amazon Games, but it's just it looks like it just says games. If someone's not familiar with the Amazon logo, they're like, what is games? The company is just games?
But many who've sought to claim them have simply vanished without a trace.
Wonder if you could name your company that. Wonder if that would be legal. Could you name your company Games? Or just like Game Studio? Developer is the name of our studio.
Chart your course and your fate.
There's like similar stuff like That Game Company, but it's like that's all one word, so it's like, you know, it's like there's no real confusion as to who you're referring to.
Corruption must be stopped.
Didn't Gama Sutra Gamatsu just announce because oh my god, that's that real thing. Yes, that was Gama Sutra. I forgot that happened. Yeah, they're just I think game developer, which is a bad name. It's a really bad name. Like I never even thought about the fact that Gama Sutra is like a sex joke. It's like it never like registered to me.
Trailer for New World, and joining me now
what's
is
going
the
on?
game director from New World,
I don't know.
Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How
I don't know.
I'm great. You guys had
Like I never thought anything of the name, but it's like that name is way worse.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and humbled by how that went.
You know, over 1 million people showed up to play, and there were 2 billion minutes watched on Twitch. And it was just so fun for the
2
team
billion
to play
minutes.
alongside everyone.
I love how he
watch those
said
streams,
minutes
and you got so much good feedback. The
to
team
make it
is
sound
even
real
more focused
big.
on shipping a great game than they were before.
Now the game.
How much is that
coming
in
out,
hours?
September 28th, but before then, there
Just
will
divide
be
that
a
by
public
60.
beta for fans.
Yeah,
Hold
we're
on.
opening it up to the public from September 9th through the 12th. So if you're not familiar with New World, come check
I
it out.
tried to
And
open
if you want more information on how to participate, you can go to
calculator. There you go.
www.newworld.com.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content. What do you have planned for players after September 28th?
Well, we are completely committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and
That
again.
is 33,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,333,3
on what we're talking about.
Hours.
I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons, so we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch. And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions, so we're working toward that as well. And then, you know, with the holidays,
why didn't you just say 30 million hours? That's, like that would be more impressive.
Earlier, we had some big Marvel games.
2 billion minutes sounds weird.
Also marks the release of another Marvel game. Marvel is known for memorable characters and amazing storytelling. This next game is something that is sure to excite fans around the world. Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile.
Oh, I was like, what? It's a mobile thing, sure. Okay.
Action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
I will not download that.
It was an honor saving the world with you all. Take care of it, my friends.
Those are some weird subtitles. Why are those subtitles like that?
Whoa! Who are you? A friend.
That's Yuri Lowenthal.
The neighborhood. Want to help me protect it?
You know, I'm good. I don't think I want to play an action game on mobile. That doesn't sound fun to me. Actual mobile gameplay. Oh man.
I have come for your help, my sister.
Great.
Bring it on. Let's turn up the heat.
This is a war we'll have to fight together. Welcome to Omega Flight.
I'm good.
Tales of Arise.
Why does it look better than Avengers? Don't worry about that.
And the franchise enters a new era.
Don't ask
on September
questions.
10th. Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise song.
Did you say classic? Because what does that mean? Classic song from this game that's not out yet. How difficult is it to dance in that outfit? I mean, maybe this is a song from an old Tales game or something. I don't know. Like the iconic hat of Aiden Pierce. Yeah. Of course. Do Tales games usually reuse music? I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I know they have like certain like elements that are similar. Like I know like I think they use like the same currency and like healing items and stuff like that are the same between the games, but like other than that, I don't really know. I've only played 2 Tales games and I didn't finish either of them, so. You're shocked that you got his name right? Oh, I didn't. I thought you. I could have told you his name. I know his name too. It's not. I didn't realize you were guessing. Honestly, I don't know the name of the character from the second, even though apparently I hear he's a better character. I know his first name. I don't know his last name though. Marcus something. Honestly, probably that whole thing about the Ubisoft being weird about trying to push Aiden Pierce is probably the only reason I know his name. Because they like tried to push him so hard as like an iconic character. Ubisoft would try to convince us a dude named Aiden is iconic. Hey, Aiden is a very iconic name. Who doesn't love Aiden? And Braden and it's another one.
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is
Caden?
out
Yeah,
right
sure,
now.
Caden.
While Tales of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right, it's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title for iOS and Android.
Okay, sure. I was like, what? Like, they're announcing the next game already? Oh, yeah, okay. Is this... This might be something that was already announced for other regions or something. Maybe not. I remember there being like a Tales crossover thing. I don't remember if that was for other regions or what that was. Why do you have to show the phone? That doesn't make it look more appealing. Especially in vertical mode. Tales of. No, just call it Tales of. Sure. Oh, okay. It was just a teaser trailer. The mobile game. I always have to wonder, how do, like,
right now.
more, like, full... Yes, this demo has been out for a while now. Tales of Mobilia. How do, like, more, like, full games on mobile generally do? Like, I don't... Because I can't imagine they do that well. I think the, like, mobile audience, like, the people who, like, play a lot of mobile games and spend a lot of money on it aren't the people who are, like... They're largely not the same people who are, like, playing stuff on console or whatever.
We have 2 more awards for you. Best Nintendo Switch.
It's a really
game
big
and
audience,
Best
but it's a completely
PC
different
game.
audience.
The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion
And, like, most
for
of the
many
people
so
playing
let's
stuff on
see
mobile
which
are...
games might bring us
Including the
joy
people who...
on long
Like,
train
I play
rides
stuff on
this
mobile
year.
sometimes, but it's not going to be anything that's, like, a full game.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope
Because I just
by
don't
Ubisoft.
care.
Just Dance 2022
I don't care enough to do that.
also by Ubisoft.
I don't really want to...
And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021
I'm
is
sorry?
Mario plus
I'm sorry, there were
Rabbids
2
Sparks
nominees?
of Hope. Congratulations.
Did you just show 2 nominees and say, which one is it? They're also both Ubisoft.
On behalf of the team in Ubisoft,
What?
I wish to thank you for voting for us. We are deeply honored by your support and so excited to show you more about the game when the time will come. Winning the prize of Best Nintendo Switch Game at Gamescom 2021 means a lot to everyone working on the project.
Does it?
And we cannot wait for you
Does
to
it really?
experience this
Does it mean a lot? When you're competing with Just Dance and nothing else?
And on PC,
If Just Dance won, then it would be like, what? That would be like insulting.
One viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated
Like, what
for
did we
Best
do
PC
wrong?
Game 2021
That
are
Just Dance beat
the
us.
upcoming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment, From Software's Elden Ring, Siberia: The World Before from Microids and Koa Labs, And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia, the world.
I feel like this is something where Gamescom required Jeff Gilley to have this as a thing. Where he was like he probably would have not, but it's like they were like, no, we have to have these awards.
So thank you very much.
It's a necessity. It's a requirement, or else you're not doing Gamescom.
Team and our partners, all amazing people, currently working very, very hard to provide the best game possible. And of course, I want to have a thought for Benoit Socal and his family. Benoit was the creator of the Siberia series, and we miss him. We miss him a lot. Well, I think that's it.
What's going on with that statue?
And I think there's someone else who wants to say you something now. Bye-bye.
I don't know.
Hi everyone, Inon Zur here, and I'm so happy to be the composer for Siberia the World Before.
Sure.
I wanted to congratulate the visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game on their great achievement, and I cannot wait to share with you what's to come.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse
Is
Games,
this-
a not-for-profit based in Chicago.
Okay,
Illinois.
it's like, is this a related thing, or is this
Welcome
something
to
else
Open
entirely?
Mic
It seems to be
Gamescom
something
Live.
else.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible.
They keep having these really weird cuts, where it's just like, yeah, it's like this. It's like, is this related? I can't tell.
Seeing someone, whether they are someone who looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
Which I guess that's, I don't know. I don't know if they all individually submitted their own things. Is that Jumanji?
A way to leave their world behind.
Why did I immediately recognize Jumanji?
Team up and prepare.
Also, what is this?
The curse returns.
This is clearly something based on the actual board game and not the movies.
Could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy instead? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
Should I, the music doesn't seem super loud so far, but I don't know. Thought it was for the movie game coming to PS5. Is that a thing that's happening? The movie had I mean, there were two movies. They had a second movie game, didn't they? But I assume that came out alongside the
To see even more of
game,
Lost
the movie,
Judgment,
didn't it?
watch IGN's Gamescom show, where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their
I
ONL post
think
show.
I'll just
Now
play it.
it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist Deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world
The
that will evolve
metaverse.
with his fans. It's called Oberhassi, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall. Here's your first look.
I heard people talking about the metaverse. Oh god.
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend.
It's always
Joel,
weird just seeing his
affectionately known
face.
as Deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli.
I can't tell if he's
Core
joking
and
or not.
bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for Deadmau5 fans.
This
to come and
sounds.
hang out with their friends
This
and
really
communicate
has the
and
energy
have
of something
fun
that's
with
like
various activities.
very ambitious and will not take off.
There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real.
It reminds me of
happening with Deadmau5 on the tour. The music and the releases have some longevity to it.
It reminds me of like PlayStation Home or something like that. I don't know. Like it's like yeah.
In the world of Core.
Or I don't know,
The thing
APB.
about Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are building this huge gamut of playable.
It's not going to take off because it's directly trying to be Ready Player One. Yeah, it's like it's too much. It's too many things at once. This doesn't.
Was amazing. My first day in core.
It's like I feel like there have been multiple times where people have tried to do.
And I did a 12-hour non-stop grind on it.
Have tried to do things like this where it's like here's just a bunch of games in one game. It's like, no, this doesn't.
A lot of variety on
it doesn't work.
An avid gamer like myself, launch core and just browse.
Because it's like if I want to play games, it's like I'd rather just play an actual game that's just developed on its own. Like Little Big Planet 2, that didn't exactly
Thanks, Joel. And
take
now,
off,
here's the
nor did
next big
Dreams.
thing coming to Fall Guys. With Season 5 in full swing,
People made stuff in Dreams and whatever, but it's like it's not really. I don't really hear anyone talking about Dreams.
Let's take a look.
It's not simple / dumb enough for kids / onto like Roblox. Yeah, Roblox I know has like a bunch of development stuff apparently. Is it Jungle? But what? I mean, I guess they're doing a whole jungle themed season or whatever right now, but why Jungle Book? Sure, I don't know. I guess I don't know if anyone was really asking for Jungle Book of all things. If it were Lion King, then you'd get people freaking out. But I don't know. Jungle Book is gonna have that same effect.
That got a lot of attention in June was replaced from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game, but did want to give a quick
You spring a Disney deal, you go over it. Sure.
And news on that incredible
It's not gonna hurt them.
From the Xbox Game Showcase in June.
Sure, Disney were the ones that mostly paid for it, so. I heard the Pirates of the Caribbean thing did really well for Sea of Thieves. Apparently that game had like a lot of people playing it. That's the entire trailer. I wanted to just cut there. Wanted that just be everything. You know, I'm gonna not trust you. Trailer song. Okay.
I'm listening to that tonight.
That's it?
All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy
was that
game.
just to advertise that song?
Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive.
Is this the one game that looks like this, or the other game that looks like this? Replaced was that like Xbox's E3 thing, I think. I think that was like the first time they showed it. I think, maybe.
The pages of history are filled with moments that determine an empire's fate. Every decision can be the difference between rising to power or being lost to history. How will you grow a small fort into a mighty empire? Every empire, no matter how large, came from humble beginnings. Some invested in advanced
I have nothing to say about Age of Empires. I'm sorry. Live action footage. I want that to be in the game. Just when we get into a fight, switch to live action footage. Why has no game tried that yet? FMV footage just for combat. Like Fire Emblem, but like just I don't know. Next Fire Emblem game, live action footage. That's what I want to see for the combat animations.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it's
Is that game still
7 million copies in just under 2 months. And
I'm
reached
curious
a
as to
peak
how that
number
game's
of
doing
over
now,
500,000
because it
players
blew
in
up, but then
15
I haven't really
days.
heard about it lately.
Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain
Sounds like
are
a modern
excited to
battle
announce
chess. Sure.
Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field
You could
day.
think of Fire
Here
Emblem
is
as
the
a modern
beautifully
battle
animated
chess.
trailer.
I don't remember Valheim. Wasn't that a pretty low budget game? They suddenly, do they spend all of the money that they got on this trailer? Hilarious. He stabbed the table. Just this guy. He's crazy. We love him. He's the guy that stabs tables.
And I've got one more award to announce tonight. PlayStation is also expecting to get a whole bunch of awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game.
It's real difficult to choose between
Once
3
again,
games.
promising Elden Ring by From Software.
Why?
The 17th installment in the Tales series, Tales of Arise from Namco Bandai. The horror game The Dark Pictures
This doesn't.
House of Ashes
This doesn't.
by Supermassive
I don't.
Games.
This
And
is
the
a
winner
weird
for
list.
Best Sony PlayStation
One of those
Game
games no one's played.
2021. After all these nominations,
One of them
is
probably isn't
Elden Ring.
great.
Congratulations.
The other one.
こんにちは、フロムソフトウェアの北尾です。この度は
Sure. Sure.
本当にありがとうござい
Okay.
ます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。
I don't understand these awards.
我々の集大成としてこれまでのノウハウをしっかりと生かしつつ、また新作タイトルとして新鮮な体験をユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただけるよう開発を進めています。これまで我々のタイトルを楽しんでくださった方はもちろん、そうでない方もぜひご期待いただければ幸いです。この度はどうもありがとうございました。
Sure. Every time I see Smilegate, which I know I've seen. Oh, that's absolutely. You stop. You stop it. You stop. I can't click on the thing. There it is. Whenever I say Smilegate, my brain always thinks Smilebit. It's not Smilebit. I don't know if Smilebit even still exists. Oh, okay. That's fine. You know what? If it's gonna do that, now's a good time to do it. Like, man, Jet Set Radio developers went in a way different direction. They don't? Yeah, I see. It's like I don't remember the last time I saw a game have Smilebit in front of it, so I figured they probably didn't. We done?
Welcome to Opening Night Live. I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks. And we cannot
Sure.
wait to
Should I
play
just-
this song live. And hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon.
You're going to play this live?
until then,
Should I
let's battle!
listen to it or should I not? I think I should not. You have fun with your song. Those are some tanks doing tank things. World of Tanks is weird. It's like I hear World of Tanks is very big. But it's like I don't it's one of those things like I hear is huge, but I don't know anyone who plays it. Okay, anyway, what even is this? Who, what? Your dad loves that game? It seems like a dad game. Okay. In a car for 3 months? Wait, did it actually say that?
Red Bull gives you wings.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver.
Oh right, I forgot that was a thing that Aloy's going to Genshin Impact.
Crossover character, Aloy from Horizon, who is set to join the game in the 2.1 update on PlayStation on September 1st and on all platforms.
Only on PlayStation?
Here's a first look.
I guess the alternative is... Wait, what else is Genshin on? Is it only on like mobile and PC?
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the help.
Is that her voice actor? Her normal voice actor? I have no idea.
This'll pack a punch.
She sounds... Isn't Ashley Birch that voices her? No, it doesn't sound like her. It doesn't sound like Chloe. Ashley Birch is busy enough that she needs a sound-alike now. Maybe she's just like, I'm gonna not do Genshin Impact. I'm good.
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall. The Genshin Concert 2021, Melodies of an Endless Journey, to celebrate the game's 1-year anniversary. Coming this October, here's a sneak preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra.
I'm sorry, the what orchestra? You want to say that again? What are they called? Did I hear that right? That's definitely not what I heard. Okay. Sure.
Slow Clap revealed Sifu earlier this year, and recently I had a chance
That was this
to go
year?
hands-on and play the
Why do
game.
I feel like that was last year?
Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the news that Sifu has a release date. Here's a sneak preview.
Wasn't this delayed? Because I think it was supposed to be this year and it was delayed to 2022, wasn't it? I think, yeah. I seem to recall that was what happened. This... Oh, like, this looks like the same trailer that they showed before. I don't know. I don't think it is, but it looks really similar. What is that thing spraying stuff all over the floor? Did you just stab that guy in the crotch? Two 2022. It's a lot of twos.
We still have more to show you, but right now we're going to head back to Germany to check in with Natasha. Take it away.
Thank you, Jeff.
There's not a lot left, I think.
Once there was a time
She
when
suddenly got
gaming
real
for
serious.
women and gamers were only a tiny group of people without a lot of influence. But now we are millions. We are one of the biggest communities in the world, and thus we can help change the world. One way to do this is with the Gamescom reforestation program, where we
What?
plant a whole forest.
I mean, sure, but that's kind of seems like a weird turn.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, Leaf of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest, not a game.
You know what? Is this song gonna cause issues for me somehow? Even though I would think it would be royalty free. Or not royalty free, but you know, public domain.
Plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
I'm sure that will go very well.
For me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Now, back in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce.
Oh right, yeah, Death Stranding. I forgot they said this was supposed to be part of it. And being that it's Jeff, he has to end on Death Stranding. Yeah, he mentioned. I saw him mention on Twitter that he was like re-recording footage or something like that, like from the original trailer or something like that. I just said something like that twice in a row. That's how you form sentences. I will not relax. I will sit up and get hype.
Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Get very anxious. I came from my best friend, who I love. Is this PS5 exclusive? I guess it wasn't on Xbox, so... And the PC version probably just getting a bunch of updates also, I would assume. I think there was some stuff that they had already shown, wasn't there?
Now new items
That seems very
allow
useful.
for easier and safe delivery. One of the new items is the Evolved Stabilizer.
It seems broken,
Which features thrusters that
honestly.
help reduce the impact of landing when jumping from higher areas.
What if you like turn it off and then turn it back on? Can you do that? Like to like fall faster and save
The cargo
fuel or something?
catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch.
Oh yeah,
your
they
cargo
showed the
for long
catapult before.
distances. Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Were you talking to the robot?
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also.
Increased capabilities implying this was already a thing?
While carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you. Load up what you want to deliver and leave the cargo carrying to your buddy. You can relax and think about what you need for the next delivery.
Just sit and think. This looks like a training stage.
The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facilities. Practicing how to handle your weapons could level up your delivery skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score.
VR missions. I mean, why not, I guess. Got him.
As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons. The Maser gun is one of the new weapons that will be introduced. It has a few different functions.
This something about like the some like parts of the UI are like reminding me a lot of Metal Gear, and it feels like it's like Kojima just wanted to make a Metal Gear game again. He's like, fine.
As many times as you like via your private room.
Okay, sure. I think this is the same boss they showed like before the game came out. Which seems intentional.
Your scores
That lion creature has an anus for a face? Yes. Is there a problem?
System, allowing you to compete with players from around the globe.
Top 1%. Pretty easy when there's no one playing.
Added in the music player.
Oh no.
Sam relax after a long
You're gonna
day of travel.
You're gonna okay, yeah. No. I don't think so. Was a photo mode a thing before? Why are you messing with that baby? What did it do to you? Okay. You should be good now.
New action-packed delivery missions have been added.
Strand. Was the strand a thing before?
What truth will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility?
This is just one new zone or something? This is just literally a Metal Gear area. It sounds like Metal Gear music, too. Could be the same composer, I don't know.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys.
Ultra Extreme. Press X to Ultra Extreme. What does Ultra Extreme mean? That's what it means? Is that the only trick? This is just just Ultra Extreme.
There is a new racetrack. You can time attack with other Sam players
Don't shake the
all
BB.
around the world.
Yeah, BB gets a little shake it up there. Oh, I forgot they showed this mode. Why? Why would this be a thing? This seems like not a priority, you know? You know, everyone's dead and everything, but let's do some racing. Is Kojima himself going to show himself? Oh, that's weird. Sure.
Amazing. Well, that is going to do it for Opening Night Live, but there is much more Gamescom to go and more reveals tomorrow and Friday. Gamescom is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest celebration yet of the world's biggest and most powerful form of entertainment.
You still doing
Before then,
a
in
whole
October, I'm
in-person
happy to
thing?
announce, no, I'm not going to be in Monkey Ball, but I will have a cameo in Disney Plus's upcoming Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening. That's a sneak preview of
Sure.
me. I got to film this earlier this year. Can't believe it. Video games are taking me everywhere. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great game.
Why is
We'll
Muppets
see you
Haunted
again
Mansion a
soon.
thing?
See ya.
Why is that a thing that's happening? It's like a weird crossover that no one asked for. But sure. I don't know. I went on the Haunted Mansion ride once. It was alright. I'm gonna just go ahead and admit that. Yeah. That was a thing. That was an event that occurred. It happened. You can't say it didn't. We all have to accept it. Yeah. Why is rollback trending? I also see Morgana trend. Why is rollback trending? Is it KOF 15? Is that why? I guess it's KOF. Okay, it's all KOF 15. Something I'm saying. Did they mention rollback? Okay, they mentioned rollback in the. Okay, that's why. It was like, I was barely paying attention to the actual text in the trailer, so I wasn't sure. I mean, they mentioned rollback a while ago, didn't they? Didn't they? They said something about it before. I don't remember what they said though. Yeah, that was I almost said that was the Game Awards. That was not the Game Awards. That was the Game Awards Twitch channel, I guess, but confirmation again. Yeah, I don't maybe they didn't straight up say there would be rollback. I think it was like people asked about it and they said like we're looking into it or something along those lines. I don't even remember. Maybe I'm very wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Like Guilty Gear? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's not even really trending. It just showed it to me. I think it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's trending for you because it's one of your interests, but otherwise it wouldn't even show up. I only said like 1,000 tweets or something like that, so I was like, yeah, that's not trending. I saw some weird trends. I was seeing some weird trends recently, and I was like, why is that trending? And then I looked at it, and I didn't see anyone talking about it trending, so I was like, I don't know if that's really trending, or if that's just a thing that a bunch of people happen to be tweeting. I won't repeat what they said, but there were some strange hashtags that were trending. I don't know. Trending tags are a curse. They are not great. Yeah, anyway. That was Opening Night Live. That was a thing. Yeah, that's the thing I just said. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That was very long. that was longer than it needed to be. There was some interesting things in there. But I don't know. Death Stranding. The thing is, I like ending with Death Stranding. I was like, I don't feel like there's anything there that I would really care about, because I don't like have like a ton of interest in Death Stranding. I mean, like I have it, I own it. And it's like, yeah, I feel like it was like he'd ended on that just because it's like, yeah, it's Keely. Gotta end on Death Stranding, I guess. Gotta end on Kojima. Yeah. Yeah. Also, what am I? Oh god. I hate when I open up a thread or open up a reply to a thread and then it takes me, like, it just like takes me to the beginning of the thread and it's like, that's not what I want. I want to go to the specific part. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But a lot of weird announcements that were like not announcements. Or like not really anything. The Halo Infinite stuff was weird. Morganas and Monkey Ball. Sure, that is $5. That is $5 for one Monkey Ball character, which I don't think that's a game that warrants paid DLC. I don't know about that, but sure. I guess. The DLC will be available to pre-order. That's weird. I don't see anyone particularly upset about that, but yeah, that's I don't know. Like, what do Monkey Ball characters do? Because they don't do anything, do they? I don't think the individual characters actually play any differently. It's just purely a visual thing, so I don't know. Yeah. What was... I don't know. I barely remember a lot of the things that were shown. It's like I'm looking through the list of things, and it's like I'm not like it doesn't. Like, I don't even remember. It doesn't. Well, Horizon Forbidden West delayed to February 18th. I didn't realize it had a release date before. What was it before? Holiday 2021 was what it was supposed to be before. This is the first they mentioned that? I feel like God of War, maybe? I think God of War was, I feel like I remember something having a being a thing about something being delayed. I could have sworn that they had already announced, but I guess I think that might have been God of War I was thinking of, where they announced it was coming out next year or something. Xbox days since last leak 0. What got leaked? I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe something Halo related. I don't know. Was it leaked like right before? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So. Oh, Saints Row the Third is free on Epic Games. Sure. I still have not downloaded Epic Game Store. I still don't have an account. I just don't care. I don't care enough to do it. Anyway, what else? I don't know. I don't have much else to say about that event. You saw it. At least I think you saw it. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. Were you not paying attention? Were you not watching that whole time? That's weird. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you watch? Just watch it. Just go back to the VOD. Go watch it again. Do it. No, I demand you do it right now. But yeah, anyway, I wasn't planning on playing anything today, so I won't do that. Not on stream anyway. I will, off stream probably, but not. You don't get to see that. The thing I'm playing, you can't see. The reward for best Twitch streamer reaction to Gamescom 2021 goes to me? That's not right. There was a mistake. What was there was some stuff. Hold on a second. Whoops. Not the one. Nope, don't swap those around. Right. There's a platinum thing happening. That's on Friday? Yeah, it's on Friday. Friday nights, they're doing a stream. World of Demons, Soul Cresta, and Wonderful 101. Because Wonderful 101, apparently it's the 8th anniversary of Wonderful 101? That's something. And they're showing the DLC, which I think is the Luca thing, probably. Yeah, I think some DLC already came out for it, actually, but I haven't played since like shortly after that came out. And what I played was just stuff I had already played. It wasn't anything new. Actually, there was no new content at launch, was there? I don't think there was. I don't remember. I have my Switch copy is still sealed. It is still in the plastic wrap. But also it's in like a special case, and apparently it doesn't play very well either, so I don't see a reason to open that, honestly. So that can stay where it is. That's fine. I don't remember what else. Was there a different trailer for KO? No, never mind. Oh, there's a Garou Terry for costume. Garou costume for Terry. Other way around. Classic Leona. There's stuff. I talked about biking already, didn't I? I think so. Sakurai was on Harada's show. That is not... I don't think there's anything here that I'm looking for. What else was going on? Oh yeah, No More Heroes 3 comes out this week. Forgot about that. Okay, I don't know. I don't think there was anything that I'll find there. There was something. There was something else, and I cannot remember what it was, but there was another thing that was announced. It was like a thing that was announced. Did FF14 have a thing? I mean, there was an FF14 thing, but not like major news, not good news. What was it? It was something regarding like the servers are all weird, and I think they're closing off. Like you're not gonna be able to make any characters on one. Is it? It's just in Europe, and I don't remember where it was. One of the servers, one of the data centers or something. You can't make any characters on at all. I think it's. I want to say it was in Europe. Maybe I might be wrong. And there was something they were doing. Oh right, they did. They said like we're doing like a stress test or something on the servers for Japan, I believe it was. Like they're doing a stress test for that, and they're like, we're not going to be doing a stress test for I don't remember what they were planning on doing or whatever. I don't know what the actual test was going to be, but I think they said they want people to like play the game and like participate in whatever it is they're trying to do. Like just for Endwalker or whatever. But they said like they're doing that for Japan, but they're not going to do it for US or for North America or Europe because they don't need to, because they already got all the data they needed when everything blew up before. So yeah. Yeah, there was that. But I don't know, FF14 is doing its thing. I feel like there was something else, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. If there was something else, it was probably not important. Anyway. Tomorrow. What are we doing? Video games. Plan video games tomorrow. That's what we're doing. I don't know 100% what we're doing tomorrow, but I think I know. I have one particular idea, but I might not go with that idea. I don't know. I might play an old game. That's all I'll give you. It's an old video game that I am thinking of playing. Yeah. Anyway, and then Friday, No More Heroes 3. That's coming out. We'll be playing that. So yeah, are the reviews out for that yet? I don't know. I know there was like a bunch of people put up like previews and stuff and like footage and whatever. I think it was like part of the embargo lifted, but I don't think the review embargo lifted yet. I assume it's probably, I would guess, tomorrow? Reviews come out 9 hours after launch. Okay. I have heard from one person. I have spoken to one person who has played it, who reviewed it, but they were saying they liked it, but did not. But they're saying they liked it, but other reviewers probably will not, so it probably won't review well. Like they're like, yeah, I could see this getting like a 4 from other reviewers. So it's like, okay, I don't know what that means. Like, what it would be one thing if it's like I could see this getting like a 6 or a 7, but it's like I can see this getting a 4. Like that seems like is the game good? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's unclear. Should I have mentioned that? That's fine. That's fine. I didn't say who it was. You don't know. You don't know who I know. There's not that's not a large list though. I feel like that would not be hard to figure out who that might be. Don't worry about that. Anyway, yes. Playing a game tomorrow. Maybe playing a couple games tomorrow, because that game I was thinking about playing is quite short, I'm pretty sure. It's probably good if you're already into it. Yeah. Yeah. How long is that game? Oh, that's short. Oh. We might be playing 2 games tomorrow. Wait, no. That's that's the wrong thing. Okay, that's wrong. Right. That is the name of multiple things technically. That's hilarious that that's the first thing that comes up and not. Anyway, that's still not much longer. Main story, 2 hours. Main plus extras, 2 hours. Completionist, 2.5 hours. Maybe we'll go for the 100% run. Yeah, that wouldn't be much longer, given what that entails for that game. What about the other game? Where? There we go. The other one. Wait, main story 2.5, main plus extras 3, completionist 3. How does that work? What is main plus extras in this case? What is completionist? Thinking about what this game is, I don't know what the difference between those two would be. Because it's like you 100% it or you just don't, I guess. Like there's not like I mean you can not. You could get something between 100 and 0, I guess. I don't know. That's either way, these games are short because they're old. Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's not surprising, I figured. They're both quite short. Yeah, maybe I'll only do one though. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't play those at all. That's probably not gonna happen. Like unless there's something else that comes up where it's like, no, I really want to play that. Like suddenly, I think we'll be doing that. Anyway, that's tomorrow. We'll be playing No More Heroes 3 on Friday. That game might be bad. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be fine. I still need to watch those cutscenes. I'll get on that. Is there anything else special happening next week, perhaps? Schedule? What do I have on the schedule? I don't remember. I don't think I updated the schedule, actually. Oh, Psychonauts came out today. Let's see. What was... Next week, there's not necessarily anything going on. I don't have anything scheduled for next week, and there's nothing coming out, so... nothing coming out that I was planning on playing. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. So just look forward to tomorrow. We'll be doing stuff. Fun stuff. Hopefully fun stuff. Hopefully not unfun stuff, because that wouldn't be good. That would be unfun. Anti-fun, even. Yeah. Nightbot's been playing a song for the last 7 minutes. I wouldn't have chosen that song anyway, so that's fine. But it's weird one. Generally there are a few songs on the playlist where it's like I will probably never use them for an intro or outro because they're like 8 minutes long or something like that. It's like that's just for if I happen to have the playlist going. Like that can play. That's fine. Song request not found? I didn't request anything. Oh, technically it says that I requested everything. I didn't. But it says that. You know, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So do I have nothing else? Are we done here? Gamescom? This is not going up on YouTube, probably. I generally the only reactions I put up on YouTube is like E3 stuff. And even then I only put up the Nintendo one because I just didn't care enough to put up the other ones. Did I even save those? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I saved any of those. I mean, some of them I think no, because all of them were like messed up. All of the VODs were messed up. Well, either the VODs were messed up or I just didn't get like the PC gaming show. I was like, I don't care. I'm not gonna bother. But then like the like Ubisoft and Devolver. I think I was going to put up Devolver, but I didn't. I just didn't get around to doing that. And I don't think it's worth doing now, so. Yeah. Yeah, E3 was weird this year. I don't know. Eventually, something will go up on YouTube that's not an E3 thing. I think that's like, I think I have like the Nintendo E3 thing from this year, and then like the last thing is like E3 last year. It's like the last thing I uploaded to that channel, I want to say. But, yeah. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Something will go up on there eventually. Not today, though. Today I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head out. Gonna do things that I do on my time. In my time that I'm not streaming, I do other things. I will go do those things. I'll have fun with those things. Maybe I'll have fun. Maybe I'll just find some sort of fulfillment. Or just, you know, just be like, hey, yeah, that was a thing I needed to do. Gotta eat some bread, you know? Do you have to? I don't think that's the thing you have to do. Sometimes you maybe shouldn't eat bread, but don't feed ducks bread. If you're a duck, don't eat bread. I mean, unless you're trying to kill the duck, I don't know. Pretty sure you shouldn't. You're not supposed to feed them, though. You're not supposed to feed them bread. I have done that before, but I didn't know. I was a child. I was not told. Found out many years later. Hey, did you know you shouldn't feed ducks bread? Too late now. I've already committed my crime. Anyway, yeah. I will see you tomorrow for an old video game. Even if we don't play that game, I'll pick a different old video game. Sure. Let's go with that. Either way. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.